Welcome to another live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session as a second day of the trading week. We have started another volatile week. As you have seen, past week was incredible due to the NFP, and this week also very incredible because of the almost the last week before the holiday. And if you are ready, make sure that you are smashing the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet before I progress further to the chart. Now, as you can see, early today we have seen that AUD news has been released, and afterwards we saw that gold had now a bounce back, and with the GBP news coming and also dollar news coming, we are expecting a lot of volume in the market. So let's first of all look at gold. As you have seen our past trade previous week in the NOI session, we had a euro dollar trade which had worked out. Now at the moment, what we will be looking at gold to see how the market is doing, and then one by one we will look at all of them. So first of all, gold, you can see that this is the 15-minute chart. The price, after breaking down from this level, had a bounce to the upside. I'll be first of all looking at the daily to see how the market is doing. Now from the daily perspective, if you have seen my previous analysis, this is what exactly I mentioned on gold, that gold is likely to test this support level here, and with that support, from this support, what we saw that gold tested this support as a resistance here, and because the price had a big drop, now the price is going back up to retest. Now at the same time, what we can see that the market now currently deviated from its long-term uptrend, has come back to this liquidity zone. Now if you look at yesterday's candle, it has broken two important support level. There is one weekless candle, there is one here, and after breaking both of these, we saw that today, once the market opened, initially there was a bounce to the upside. Now what you could see that the price may go back up again for deeper pullback. If you look at the weekly, where we can see that from the weekly, past week was a big week, there was a big drop here from this level, and with that drop you can see the price now is coming up for deeper pullback in that area. Now with that pullback, what we can expect on gold for another move to the upside, and then long term we could see that gold dropping down to below this support level. We'll look at all the longer term picture and also the short term picture. Now looking at the daily here, where we can see that from the daily, this is the daily price action here, there is a big drop on the daily time frame, and followed by this is the daily candle, which is also long bearish candle. Now looking at the intraday perspective, where 4-hour candle closing with potentially bullish price action here, and what I think that now it is likely to go back a bit more further to the upside, and this is where 1996, 1997, or in that zone we could see again selling opportunity. The trend is in this time frame is still bearish, so we want to see that it has made enough pullback to the upside. Especially you can see above this doji, below this green candle is where a very important swing low term resistance could give us another selling opportunity for this movement. And from the 1 hour, where we can see that there is an inverted head and shoulder, and the price managed to bounce to the upside. Now looking at the lower time frame, looking at the 15 minutes chart here on gold, where there is a bullish candle. Now this is a local bullish price action in that area. Okay, so where we see the price is currently creating series of higher high and higher low in this time frame, and you saw that line that I have drawn here, okay, which is also a very important resistance level from the daily. If we look at here also today's this is a significant level of support has broken, and what we can expect for the gold to be a bit more upside for this potential retest of this resistance level. That is the zone that I will keep focusing on today for potential trading opportunity. Okay, so this is what I will be trading in that zone. For the time being, we could see that gold is remaining bullish to the upside. Okay, so let's see how gold is performing in that area. And this is a local bullish move, so at the moment we cannot sell here because this price is locally. This is the 15-minute chart where we can see that the market is trending to the upside. So this bullish channel first need to break to the upside, and then we can expect for a selling opportunity. On the other hand, even we can expect to find even buy opportunity. This is the 15 minutes candle for this local move where the price has gathered multiple liquidity here also. So we'll keep eye for entry. This is the 5 minutes where also the price is respecting this support level multiple times. So depending on the time frame and the price action, we will be looking for entry on gold. And at the moment, this is a support that we will be looking at, and this is the resistance that we will be looking for entry opportunity. And also let me know which one you are looking at to see how we can find the best trade in the market. Okay, so here is so you see quite a few trading opportunity in the market, especially on the lower time frame. So this is 15 minutes, and if we look at the 5 minutes here also, the market is trending very aggressively in this instrument. So if we turn on our TF, okay, so let's wait for the price to give us a this was a bullish signal here on gold, but we were not on live. So if the price drop back down here for another pullback, we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay guys, and I believe that you had a good day today, starting the day. Luisa, thank you. Good morning. Dollar yen, yeah, good morning. Please tell Gbpusd, good morning. Dollar yen. Okay, so you see quite a few requests on dollar yen. Let me look at that. Now dollar yen, looking at this time frame on dollar yen, looking at the, so this is the 4-hour time frame. I will be also looking at very lower time frame as well on dollar yen. Now looking at daily, first of all on dollar yen, to see how the market is evolving. Now if you look at the daily time frame on dollar yen, we can see that from the daily here, looking at the bigger picture, dollar yen is, we have seen that there was a significant bearish momentum on dollar yen here. And looking at also the monthly on dollar yen, from the monthly, what we see that this is a monthly price action on dollar yen, and with that monthly price action in that zone on dollar yen, this is a long-term bull market. We have seen that significant drop in this instrument so far, and with the drop we have seen the price had a immediate bounce to the upside. Now let's see the weekly. So from the weekly, a bit more clearer picture that we can see, and we can see that from the weekly on dollar yen there was initial bounce, and the price again coming to the weekly support level, so which is coming to the weekly support, and from that weekly support what we could see that dollar yen is testing that support and going back up before dropping down further, because there is a long week here on dollar yen, and I think that the price highly likely will try to come back down to fill some of this imbalance in that area. Now looking at the daily, where the price has gone up back to back 2 days, retested this level and it's dropping down now. So from the lower time frame, where we see the 1 hour, okay, so here locally dollar yen is coming down again. So I saw a couple of you was thinking about buying dollar yen, but what I see that this instrument is in a downtrend in that area, that might give dollar yen even downside. You see the price is forming, gathering liquidity multiple times from the top, so I will remain bearish on dollar yen, and I believe that it's gonna drop further because of the liquidity gap. So how do I, anyone can think of if a market is either likely to drop or likely to rise up? Well, this is from the market structure and liquidity. This is also I very highly emphasize, and I will be explaining now how you can find that understanding of liquidity. Okay, now before I move forward, guys, I see that only 10 likes. Can you make a smash it? Can you smash it please? And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So once you like, it's gonna be showing to more people. I see that it's going up again. Thank you for your support. So now dollar yen is gathering liquidity from the top. First of all, guys, keep in mind that trading is all about probability. No one can tell you with certainty that this will happen, but what do I look at, or any professional look at, that I will tell you. See, to find a direction in the market, let's say you might think that okay, this market will go up or will come down. How do you know? How do you find the direction in the market? Well, from the market structure, right? Now when you see the market structure, you can combine that with the liquidity. So now why I am thinking that dollar yen is to drop further, because its market structure is supporting the liquidity grab. When you see the market grabbing liquidity in the major direction, or that in the direction of the trend, it depends also the time frame. The trending direction also depends on the time frame. But when you see that the market grabbing liquidity in the direction of the trend, that is where you see the price is moving in the direction. So what do I mean by this? Let me clarify, guys. Pay full attention please, and you can take notes. For example, when you see a market is trending, right? The market structure is bullish in that trend, okay, which is creating series of higher high and higher low. Now, after creating one or two waves, we started to think that okay, is this market now tired? How far it will go? Will it go further, or it's gonna reverse? To answer this question, what you need to see is that if this market is gathering liquidity from the other direction. For example, if I bring that in that area, okay, in that area, see what happened. There is a trend, right? A drop, a correction, a drop, a correction, a drop, might be a correction. Now the question is here, how do you understand that this market might be dropping further? See the candlestick pattern. Okay, so how do you know that it's gathering liquidity? When it breaks a lot of structure along the way and return back. So if you look at this trend, a drop and a green candle and a doji, so as a rule of thumb, it should be dropping down from here. You should have seen a candle like this and a candle like this. Okay, so which is an usual market phenomena, right? Which is respecting this structure. But what do you saw instead is a break of structure, a green candle signaling potential change of trend, but it's a dodge, right? See what happened next. Immediate rejection. So this green candle is an overextension. Yesterday one of you asked me that how do you know a market is overextended? This is an overextension when it deviates from its usual norm. So as a rule of thumb, in a downtrending market, it should be maintaining series of lower high and lower low, but suddenly one candle has deviated from the structure, immediately return back, giving you this is a fake out. So when you see one fake out, now let's look at what happened next. Again, the price did the same thing. This doji was potentially signaling potential bullish, but it has gone up, immediate return back. So this two zone is telling you that the market is preparing for further move. That will tell you that this market might be moving further. That's the confluence that you can add to your trading strategy to increase the probability of your trading. And that's how trading is. You need to trade based on probability. Probability must be considered when you are considering in your trading strategy. And that is what it is doing, right? You can see that it just keep doing here also. So now it's almost in the support level. That's why it didn't sell. But if I were here, I could think of selling from this level because there is a probability. Now at the moment, we could see deeper liquidity gap and then could drop, or even it could drop from here. We will have to look at further confirmation. But this is how you can understand that the market is about to drop or about to move in the direction that you are expecting, or finding the direction in the market. Now all the strategy that I use, okay, and all the tools that I use based on that strategy, based on this principle of understanding the liquidity, market structure and price action. So if you look at here, you can see that this is a 30 minutes chart where the market has created that pattern where you can see that multiple liquidity gap and the price has started to drop in the direction that we expected, and the price is moving down, and any kind of pullback, deeper pullback, again break of structure will give us that selling opportunity. Okay, so I hope that you are understanding. And for those who are joining the Zoom classes, also the main strategy that I am using to trade every day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy also consisting of this component, the component of liquidity, market structure and price action that I consider when I trade. So let me know using the live chat if you are on that. And also if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, also you can join me today. In December we have few spots left where you can learn the strategy, and also you can see all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss and take profit. And also you can be part of a great trading community, be the part of VIP chat group where you can have an opportunity to interact with other traders, where you can be in the environment. So let me know if you have any question. And if you want to join us today, you can visit the website, link below this video in the description area, the first link below this video. Once you are on the website, you can click join now button to be part of that. I'm with gold bullish, one trade, that's discipline brings success. Yes, discipline is the key to be successful as a trader, no doubt about it. So you need to be disciplined, and must be disciplined to bring success in trading. Okay, so if you look at here on in that zone where we can see that euro dollar, I will be looking at that one as well. So it's crucially important to be disciplined, because without being disciplined, it's gonna be impossible for you to be profitable over the long term. Okay, because at the end it's all about being disciplined. Being successful as a trader means that when to buy and when to sell and when not to trade at all. Okay, which is also essential as a trader. So if you have any kind of if you are struggling from discipline, that let us know in the live chat. So also if you have any specific concern, let's say you are struggling from emotion, but you have a very good understanding that this trade will go from here, you got the trade, but it happens that you just can't hold the trade for bigger profit, or probably you have very good emotional control, you can do the risk management, but you don't find the right trade, so which is the technical part. So share your obstacle, because when you share, others also sharing their experience, that will help to eliminate most of the thing. So let us know, what is your biggest obstacle in trading? Good morning, Sam Addy. Yes, absolutely you can. Thank you. Do you have any suggestion of broker for US resident? Yeah, you can find any kind of regulated broker within the US. Yeah, thank you. Morning, coach from South Africa. Thank you. Morning, sir. Advice please. I still holding sell position from 2140. Should I close or stay on right for further drop? So you are still holding sell position from 2040, so that's a big sell. I would recommend you to review that, because it's already a big drop. So you need to understand what strategy you are using. Every strategy had a way of understanding. Okay, because every strategy has its own way of management. So if you have traded based on my strategy, definitely I would be able to help you on that, because all my trade that I open, I do have definitely strategy. And also I teach all my trade to the students who are trading with us, how to do it, because we have also the trading tool that we use. So it depends on, I should not give you any kind of direction on that, because I don't know from where you have bought or sold. So let me know anything else, coach? I need a coupon to join VIP. Okay, so the coupon NFP sale has ended, and but if you are willing to join, let me see, we may have a couple of spots still available with the okay, so yeah, so you see that a couple of spots available in the last moment from the NFP sell coupon. I can share with you guys. So if anyone wanting to that in the last moment from NFP sell ended last week, but as it is a Christmas time, I can share that. I thought that I will discard that coupon, but I've shared with you guys in the live chat. Few spots is still available with that additional $100 discount. You can use it. Who asked Ola and anyone wants to use it. So before it is ending, you still can use it to find that additional $100. It's gonna be ending anytime because there is no it's almost at the end, so it's just the last moment that you can use it on the lifetime access checkout. So if you don't have the website address, you can visit the website. This is the website address. So mentorship website. Once you go to the website, click join now button, then use it for the lifetime access checkout. Gold will further drop but should trail according to price action as it is preparing for bull run. So what do you think? That gold will further drop, but you should trail according to price action as it is preparing for bull run. Well, look, this is another important point, that it is preparing for a bull run or it is preparing for a bear run. All right, this is what sometimes crucial, because as I mentioned yesterday, okay, which is very, very important. What do I value in the market? See, there are two there is an experiment. The trading will sometimes make you very, very confusing. See, let me ask you a question. What is that? Stop background. Okay, now okay, so now can you tell me what is it, what is here? Okay, what is here in this box? So this is a very, very important understanding. That's how trading is. So what color you see in the box? Can you let me know in the live chat, everyone, guys? Can you let me know what color you see in the box? So let me see how many of you are coming up with the answer. Good day, coach. It's good to see you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, coach. Do you do Zoom classes on your mentorship? Yes, absolutely. Brima Gaffer, we do Zoom classes, and also during this time we will be also launching the boot camp. Look, if you afraid of learning, then I would say that this academy may not be a good place for you, because the purpose of this boot camp that I'm organizing very soon is to crash. Okay, so crash it and give it to you so that you can digest. All right, so if you are our lifetime member, you can join that crash course, that boot camp, where I will be crashing the strategy, grinding it, and also giving it to you so that you can drink it. That's how, you know, you have to be dedicated for this kind of understanding. So there's a boot camp also coming up, and also regularly there is a lot of content. All the trade also been explained and clearly advised. So now I would appreciate if you let me know here what is it in the box. So is your broker good to use in India? Gbpusd, yes, absolutely. The broker link you can find in the description. I can give you the link in the live chat. Okay, so I have given the link in the live chat for the brokerage link. You can click that link and then you can start trading. Mostly I take Dhaval, I understand. That's why it is so important that you need to be very, very disciplined when you are trading. It's all about the discipline and the risk management and having a good strategy. I struggle with consistency. I own couple trades, made sweet profit, but after I blow everything away, can't stay consistent. Kept curry. I see you, I understand you, and I got you completely, because look, I was exactly in that position. There was a day, okay, and I was exactly in that position where, you know, I was continuously losing money, not finding a strategy, blowing out account, and then afraid to open any more trades. All right, that's what it is. But we'll be discussing on that, how you can train your brain to listen to what you are telling it. Okay, it's all about the mind game. It's all about being fully resilient and then acting from that place. Okay, I'll let you know how you can apply that principle to make it stronger. Now, based on your okay, so based on your description yesterday, I came to know I need 10 charts in my watch list. Can you suggest 10 charts which are clear and less good? Okay, so if you need 10 charts, all right, maybe you can put USD pairs, gold and JPY pairs, and Euro AUD, Euro pairs, like that. So all are correlated. So if you take AUD USD and Euro USD and GBP USD, they are correlated. But normally when there is a, for example, if you are trading early today in Asian session, there is a news on AUD, it was volatile. Now today GBP coming up later today, news, so which is volatile. Gold is volatile depending on dollar yen. Okay, it depends on also the time frame that you are trading. Now if you are trading on 5 minutes, that I would say that it maybe 3-4 pairs are more than enough, because they will give you a lot of trades along the way. Okay, so morning coach, thank you, God bless, have a nice day, thank you very much. So Omar said pink, okay, Dhaval yellow, Delson red, Brisbane red, gray and yellow, sir. Okay, sir, morning, yellow and colors. Okay, so liquidity, sir, can you please GJ green, can you square box, drown retain, yellow in red. Okay, you see that this is what I'm trying to explain, that in this, for all of you who are answering this question, almost everyone is differently answering the same question. So what does that mean to you? Okay, what does that mean is that it is an interpretation. Okay, so what does that mean is that when I'm asking this question to majority of the traders, they're coming up with different answer. So but if I tell you, let's say 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 2 equal what, everyone is coming up with the same answer. Even year 2 kids can do it very well, right? Everyone will come with the same answer, number 3. But when trading is not this, trading is this, you see, trading is interpretation, not the certain answer. So there is, what does it mean? It means that there is no wrong or right answer to it. So then why it is so hard? Because you want to be right in that. Can you be right in this answer? If I ask you a question that what color here, right? Who is saying yellow is right. Who is saying pink, or it's red or pink anyway, red or pink is right. Who is saying green is right. So it's an interpretation. It's not any kind of certain or fixed answer to it. So then how do you use it in your advantage? To answer, to find to use this information in your trading, what you need is to read other people's mind. That's only the thing that you need to do. See, you don't need to be correct in your answer, because there is no correct answer in it. It's an interpretation. So what you need to do is not to try to answer correctly, but to find out which one people are interpreting mostly. And that is the job of a trader. So you need to find out that what everyone is thinking about this image and going with that. Okay, so that's how trading is. You see, it's not about, and then why it is so hard then is because we want to be right in that answer. Okay, let's say if someone said green and then he saw that everyone said yellow, and then he think that, okay, shit, I was wrong in that answer. There is nothing wrong with it. It's an interpretation. So you need to go with the probability and then use it in the way you need to use it. And that's how trading is. I hope that you are understanding, guys. If you are finding value in it, then don't forget to smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Okay, so here is where you see the Gbpusd. So if you look at GJ here on this instrument, okay, so where we see that Gbpusd, I was looking at that as well from the 4 hour, where we saw a drop in that area. So if you look at the bigger picture on GJ from the monthly, where we see that this is a long term bull market. We have seen this month had a significant drop in that zone, and with that significant drop on GJ, the price currently coming down for a deeper pullback. Okay, so if we look at the weekly, where we can see that from the weekly, this is the weekly candle, so far has gone up and tested this very important previous support, turn resistance here, and from that zone we can see that GJ had a initial rejection from this level, and with that rejection what we can expect on Gbpusd for the price, what I think that we could see further downside. We might see another retest of this support again. So from the daily, where today's candle, you can see that today's candle in that zone after yesterday's big long candle, today once the market opened, the price started to drop in that direction. So if you look at the 4 hour, where the price, you can see it's in this time frame, the price is dropping down, okay, forming series of lower high and lower low. And if we look at the 1 hour, where we can see the market also trending down with this local channel, and this market, with you saw the dollar yen also, the price is showing potentially bearish. So I will wait for the price to retest this level and then to drop. So there is a potential for downside on GJ, and let's see how it is doing. We might see another retest and then continuation to the downside. Okay, so Gbpusd showing potentially bearish. Any kind of breakup structure can give us potential entry on GJ. Okay, so let me know if you have any question on that. I will be waiting for a deeper pullback and then potentially selling on GJ. So let me go back to gold again a little bit, where we can see that gold is trying to move to the upside for a deeper pullback. So GJ and gold, both of them currently preparing for a bit more deeper pullback. And as GBP news is coming, I will be looking at also Gbpusd to see how the market is doing. Square box drawn, written yellow in red color inside the say this is what exactly it is. So it is what I'm trying to explain is that it's not about being right, it's about understanding the interpretation and the probability of how many people is coming out with different interpretation. So your take on CPI on DXY, I will be looking at that. Video shop, yes, absolutely. Thank you for asking. Yes, you can use that. Morning, coach. Yes, Ghulam Farooq, thank you for joining the live session. Gbpusd, yeah. So do you use MA exponential? Yes, I use EMA, not, yeah. So exponential moving averages. CAD-JPY, what's your analysis? Monthly, weekly, 4 hour. Gbpusd analysis, sir. Gbpusd, yeah. Okay, so looking at Gbpusd, I'll be next looking at Gbpusd. Now, before I go to the Gbpusd, guys, make sure that you like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification. Join the free Telegram channel. Let me share with you the free Telegram channel link, where you can find a lot of valuable content along with many trade ideas that I share, and also all the content that I post. I've given the free Telegram channel link. You can join that, stay connected so that you are not missing out any of this. So now I will be looking at Gbpusd to see, first of all, on the monthly. Let me also look at the Forex Factory calendar before we go to the Gbpusd. So looking at the Forex Factory calendar, where what we can see that on the Forex Factory calendar, to see today GBP news coming, okay, claimant count change, which is 6 p.m. So we'll be covering that news, so stay tuned guys. 30 minutes remaining, and then in my zone 12:30 a.m. is coming CPI, which is gonna be very, very important. So Gbpusd is very important. Let me look at Gbpusd to see where the market is heading. First of all, I'll look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame. And looking at the monthly on Gbpusd, previous months has formed a big long candle. This month we have seen that so far the price tested that high, and from this monthly retest we saw that it failed to create a new higher high, and we saw a rejection. Now from this monthly bigger picture, what I see that Gbpusd is potentially bearish on the monthly so far. Now what factors that I used in that judgment is the liquidity. Okay, as I mentioned before, is the liquidity is the fuel of the market. So what is liquidity and what is the fuel of the market? So to be precise is, if you look at this universe, okay, it consists of two things. One is seen, one is unseen. So if you look at anything, that you will find two components. Okay, one is seen and one is unseen. So everything is like that. There is an abstract and there is a concrete, right? There is an air and then there is an water and there is a fire, right? So because of that, when you look at the market in the same way, you can see that there are three major components that I look at in the market to understand. Is the market structure that you can measure, you can see, price action that you can see, you can measure, but the liquidity is we cannot see it, but the price action will tell you exactly what is in fact in that candle. Okay, will tell you that where is the liquidity, and I'll give you an example how do you understand which candle will tell you that there is a liquidity. So this monthly candle, on the monthly we saw that has broken that high, which in fact triggered liquidity, and as a result we could see that the market is dropping down because of that liquidity trigger. That means that when the price has gone up, all those sellers here, okay, their stop loss has been triggered, and we could see that now the price is coming down further. Now if we look at the weekly, where this is the weekly candle, a bearish engulfer from the weekly, and this week the market opened with a gap, and we see that the price is trying to move up again. After pullback, we can still expect for the price to drop down. Now looking at the daily here on Gbpusd, where we can see that this is a smooth resistance line on Gbpusd, which is the trend line, and in that resistance what we see that the price approaching that level to the resistance, and any kind of deviation from this level will give us selling opportunity. But with the news coming up, I think that we might see from the daily a bit more upside, because as we spoke on the weekly, there is a gap opening and there is a probability for even for the price to go back up to the resistance, smoothly retest, and then to revert back. So with that respect, we still could see from the daily the price is breaking that high and then going back up, because it's a long-term bullish market. So from the daily, as also if you look at here, there is a daily 20 EMA retest in that area. If you look at the 4-hour, where also you can see the price has tested this 20 EMA and then formed a double bottom. The price is trying to now bounce off that level from this level. So looking at the 1-hour, where I see that Gbpusd is potentially breaking out of that structure locally. So with the news coming up on Gbpusd, there is a probability for the price to break to the upside and then to revert back, which could happen. So for the time being, from the lower time frame price action, if we look at the 15 minutes, where we see that the market structure is still bullish, but at the same time it is approaching a resistance level. Now with the news coming up, we will be able to see exactly what's happening with this instrument on Gbpusd and Gbpjpy. Let's wait a little bit to see what kind of price action it is forming, and then we'll be looking for that entry. Okay guys, so I believe that you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, then don't hesitate to smash the like button, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so gold 4-hour bearish, but daily chart looks still bullish. So what is the trend of gold? 4-hour looks bearish and daily chart looks bullish. Okay, a very good point, that gold 4-hour looks, what is it, 4-hour bearish, daily look bullish. I don't see that gold is daily bullish yet. I see that this market is still bearish. Now, how do I see? Let me explain my point of view, that why I see that this market is still bearish. So if you look at, as I mentioned, that to understand the trend, you need to look at some very important point: the market structure, liquidity, and price action. Okay, so the market structure, if you look at this major structure, which is a bullish, right? Now this major structure is broken here. It's now in the local breakdown, right? Firstly, so if you analyze those candles, when you are in the market, when you are trading, keep in mind that you need to answer a very, very important question. That is called that who is in control. Okay, if you can answer this question, that who is in control, you have a huge advantage in your trading. Okay, why? Because it's all about who is stronger, the price will move in that direction. So if you look at this candlestick pattern, from the, you look at this one here, red, big red, two narrowed red, and then back to back two big red candles, right? So that all those candles basically representing potential bearish price action. So in this market, the seller is still in control, and for me to open any trade, what I will be waiting for the price to go ahead and break any of this major structure. You see, so this is how the most important part of trading. First of all, you need to find a directional bias. Once you found that directional bias, the next thing is to wait for that directional bias, this structure, to be broken, and then you will find that the market is reversing from that level, and then ride the trend. That's the simplest way you can trade trade in the market, and which is one of the best way to trade the market. And all the strategy that I use, using the same strategy, okay, looking at the market, looking from a very technical perspective, looking at the market structure, wait for the break of structure, and then trade with the trend. Okay, so let me know if you have any question relating to that. It's all about trading with the trend, looking for the market that is giving you high probability setup, and then going with it. Can you show me the indicator, your chart, and how it works? Okay, so you mean that that moving the TF indicator, we'll be discussing on that. 65, but still I'm capable for hard work. Very good, good strength, very good, appreciate it. Okay, so in this age you are still positive and energetic, which is needed, it's all about in the mind. Very good. Europe daily is bearish and 4 hours is still bullish. Okay, so in all time frame, what I see that gold is bearish, but if it change the trend, then that's a different story. Okay, so now let me see what's happening with GJ here. As the news coming up, guys. So with the GJ news, we might see a bit more volatility coming up. So from the 5 minutes where the price has tested this level, and then we can see that the market is trying to create a downside momentum on GJ. Okay, so we see that there is a high probability for Gbpusd to have a reaction with the news. Now if I look at the daily, only thing is that the price did not test the upper wick of the daily candle, so it might drop further to this level. Okay, to coming back to this, to this support level, testing this, or we could see that it just going back up to retest the daily resistance. So the news will exactly tell us actually what could be the situation. It might drop that price in that direction, and we could see that the price is this is where back-to-back 2 dojis on the 15 minutes on GJ. There's a good rejection from the top on GJ. So if you look at also the euro dollar also bouncing off that level. Okay, so I will keep eye on the news coming up. With the gold, let me see what it is doing. Now gold also approaching a very important zone. I think that gold might have a local breakout with, if we see that GBP getting It will depend on, okay. Also there is a resistance here, so it might look, I still in that zone, is still the price is not clear, because if you look at the daily, which we see that gold is bearish right now from the 4-hour, the price has reached that level. It might drop back here and go back up, or it might have, you know, a local breakout and then turning down. So because we are trend trader, I will be waiting for trend confirmation for potential drop. And GJ also showing, so this is the 15 minutes candle before the news. We might see that on Gbpusd potential. I think that with the news it might even drop back down, because you see this support level here on GJ on the 15 minutes. Because this market now trending in that direction, it might bring the price to this level here, which is possible for GJ to happen. Might bring that price to this level and then going back up. So it will depend on how the news is reacting to the price, or price is reacting to the news. Patrick, hello coach, can you show some strong break of structure on any pair on the chart that will help identify break of structure? Okay, I will be showing this for 10 years in market, but no consistency, but only 2 months with you, consistency dramatically changed. Thanks you. I'm 65, but I believe it's possible to be profitable. That's very good willpower. That's, I appreciate it. Yes, this is what you know, if you are 10 years, then you are, I think you are almost there. Okay, sometimes it depends on, you know, it took me 3.5 years to be profitable. Some people might be profitable in a year, some people might take a bit longer. It depends on a lot of factors, but you are consistent now is the great news. Okay, probably you spent 10 years, mostly I believe that you haven't got the right information, right education, right guidance. So definitely, and I believe that every one of you can capable of making extraordinary results in trading, because it's few things. Okay, it's few things. First thing, imagine that, you know, you need to attend a race, okay, a world championship, where world-class racing game that you need to join. So what do you need to win the race? Two things, right? One thing is you need a car that is good enough to compete with that racing, and the other one, you become to be good at driving that car. So these two components, one is the knowledge, the information, the strategy that you need. Second thing you need is you, who you are. So both of these, you know, my goal here, I'm trying to do every single day posting on the VIP group, all the trade, and also, you know, all the Zoom classes and all the trade I'm sharing, is to ensure that, you know, whoever this information is going to improve in two areas, technical as well as psychological. It's a combination of that. If you have a very poor car, and no matter how good driver you are, you will not be able to win the race. So if you don't have proper strategy, proper understanding how trading works, then even with the, you know, a very good trading psychology, you may not be able to perform well. So this is what the main thing here is, to find out how you perform, what's your trading psychology, and then finding a good strategy and then repeating it over and over again. So like that Patrick said, hello coach, can you show strong break of structure on any pair? Yes, a very clear breakup structure. Let's say we are looking at Gbpusd 30 minutes time. Let me show you that is strong breakup structure. Look at this one here, is a very strong breakup structure. You see, you look like that when you look at the chart. Let's say this is the live market. So what are you gonna look at? First of all, top and bottom of that structure. You see that creating series of lower high where what's happening? Internet becomes slow. Okay, so where you see that the market, okay, so creating series of lower high and lower low, which is a downtrending market structure, and see that how the market has broken out of that structure. If you look at this move, is completely against the major direction of the trend, right? A break of structure, immediate return back, and that has made a big drop. The market has dropped well below this level, and along the way it was taking a lot of trades to find, to move in that direction. So this is how it works. You need to find out a structure that is broken, and then find out that broken structure, how you can take the trade in the direction of the major trend after the breakout. So that's why you need to identify, you need to be able to identify the major direction of the trend, all right, which is very, very important, that I emphasize all the time. And if you are in the group, in the VIP group, then you know that how we define, because when the market hit with a breakout in a certain way in a very important liquidity zone, you'll see the price action confirmation that is clearly explained in the strategy. So if you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch all the Zoom classes. Also, you can find in the group, so that you understand it very, very clearly. And anyone wants to join us, also you can join today, where you can learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also be part of our trading community, where you can learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can access all the trade that I'm trading, all the tools that I'm using, so that you also can get benefit from it. You can find the link of the website in the description area. And also I have few spots still left from the NFP coupon, which is already ended, but I can share that one for the last moment. You can use that coupon from the NFP sale, where you still can get $100 off, and that is ending definitely anytime it's gonna end it, because anyone using it will be expired. So you can use it to be part of us, which will give you additional $100 for the lifetime access joining. So now let me see where the news is coming in 10 minutes. Gbpusd showing potentially bearish price action, where this is the 5 minutes price action. The market is forming a structure. Will really depend on how the news is coming. I think that the bias is to the downside. What's your bias on GBP with the news coming up, guys? Good morning, Ivan. Morning, good morning. So shall we watch 4 hour to decide for short term? Okay, so shall we consider 4 hour for time frame? Look, I would say that neither 4 hour nor daily. So everyone has their own time frame of trading. All right, so if you are trading in 1 hour time frame, then you definitely need to look at the daily also. But if you are trading on the 5 minutes time frame, probably you could look at, you may not look at on the daily chart. So if you are trading on the 5 minutes, mostly you need to look at 4 hour 15 minutes to see the major direction, and then you can trade on the 5 minutes. You can look at the daily support and resistance for any kind of reversal. But let's say you are trading on the 4 hour, you are a swing trader, you have a very busy job schedule. Because in the beginning I started as a swing trader before I became a day trader. So I had a job, I was doing 12 hours job, very stressful job, I didn't like it. And every day coming trying to find a strategy. So what I did, I came back from the work, and then I closed the door for half an hour, 30 minutes, and then I look at the chart, I shortlisted a couple of pairs, and then I set the trade, and then I went back to work because I didn't have much time. So it depends on your availability in time. Let's say you have a very short time, let's say you have 1 hour, 2 hours in a day to trade, yeah, go for it. I would recommend to keep trading as secondary, which is very important. If you are not experienced trader, then I strictly recommend you to keep trading as a secondary job, okay, as a part-time. Or even if you have nothing to do, don't be fully obsessed with trading, because it will make you taking a lot of trades, or over trading especially is very difficult to do. So you can earn full-time income even giving 2 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours in a day. Enjoy the rest of the time. Maybe you can do something else, okay, you can focus on something else, but keep trading. That's how best, okay, because that's how you can invest your capital, learn the skill, not being obsessed also with trading, okay. Because if you are an obsessed, then chances that in one day you might take a lot of trade and then you can make a big loss. So it is important that you understand your psychology, you use it in the bigger way. And that's why I invite you to join us in our community, where you can have an environment where you can have information, and yeah, all the information are there, and I can give you that coupon if you are willing to join today, as there is December, where there will be a lot of educational content also will be posted on the VIP group. Gbpusd, yeah, Gbp news is coming in 5 minutes. We see that. Yes, I have no. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, Farouk, you came to the right place. Here we have a lot of sharing and understanding. Gbpusd, what's your analysis? Monthly, weekly, daily? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. AUD and ZD. Okay. Morning, Mark. Thank you. GJ is going bearish with the news. Morning down. Move down to liquidity. What is going to happen in the news, up or down? Very good question. What is going to happen with the news? So we see that euro dollar had a breakout, a big breakout on euro dollar, which is good, and we saw that strengthening on euro and weakness on JPY. Okay, so you see that JPY pairs are weaker, where the euro pairs are very stronger. Okay, so with the news in just 3 minutes time, let's see how the news is doing, and then if there is any setup we can look at. Euro dollar had a big bounce to the upside, and I think that if you look at the daily on euro dollar, there is a daily doji. The price might be now moving up to create a new higher high on euro dollar. So Let me see what it is trying to do with the gold also. So because we see that it's strengthening on euro dollar, we might see that also reflecting on gold as well. You see there's a big bullish engulfer followed by a doji. Gold also, I think locally it will try to bounce, but if you look at the daily, where gold, if it moves up, then it might even go back to the daily resistance level here. So euro dollar, from the 4-hour we see an inverted head and shoulder formation here, and with that inverted head and shoulder formation, the price is about to bounce to the upside, where GJ, we can see that the market is trying to trend in that direction. Okay, so both of this pair currently moving in the direction. Let's see how it is doing. Euro dollar had a big breakout. We are on a trade on euro dollar. Okay, so in our BIP group we had a trade in euro dollar, which is moving in that direction. So let's keep that up. The GJ had a rejection from this level. Big drop on GJ, where euro dollar had a reaction. So there is a big drop on GJ, had a huge rejection from that level. Okay, so as I mentioned before, Gbpusd has broken down. It might bring that price below this support level. Okay, gold, where we can see that from this level, after forming two dojis here, had a breakout. Gbpusd, with this drop, basically it gathered that huge liquidity from here, and I think that GJ, we could see that ultimately it's breaking that low, coming back down, or even dropping further to the downside. Okay, so we'll keep that on to see how the market is doing. Okay, I believe that you guys are enjoying the live session. We are looking for a best trade. If there is anything, make sure guys you are being patient with that. Patience is a big virtue as a trader, and once we find suitable entry, we will be looking. I'll just looking at all the instrument. We see that dollar yen had a drop, so dollar getting weaker. That might give a strengthening on euro. That might give, you see that euro had a strengthening due to the weakness on dollar. So if we look at from where we see GJ and euro dollar also, so both of the instrument currently trading in the direction of the major trend. Okay, so as expected, Gbpjpy had a downside. Euro dollar is moving up, has broken out of the structure. It might go back up to any of this resistance level. If you look at the daily, where there is a daily doji, and the price had a bounce from this level, and with that bounce the price is heading to the upside, has formed an inverted head and shoulder, and in that way we can expect euro dollar to go back up. I think that it's gonna go back up to this level here. There is a high liquidity. It might move in that direction. Okay guys, so AUD NZD also showing bearish pattern in that area. So very good move on euro dollar and on Gbpjpy. And with the dollar weakness on dollar, we see that on dollar yen also there is a downside. So it might go back, dollar yen also might coming back to this support level here, because there was a big drop. As if you look at the weekly on dollar yen, you can see the price is coming to the weekly support level. So it will try to fill some of the long week from the weekly on dollar yen. So because it is a long term, quite a few weeks of bearish move, we could see the dollar yen dropping down further to this level. So guys, as I mentioned, we are trading all of them, euro dollar, Gbpjpy, and I will keep trading. We want to find a good trade during the live. Yesterday we had a trade on euro dollar. Just be patient, wait for the market to give entry to you. And in the meantime, if you also want to explore more the trade that I'm trading, all the trading tool that I'm using, also now available for everyone in trading Forex Trading Wizard Academy. For short term, it is available for everyone. I open everything to everyone. You just need to take it. So today you can also be part of us with additional $100 discount, where you can join and then you can access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next live, guys. We're trading again in the market live, and until that, make sure that you do proper risk management. Until that, stay well, stay happy.